Well, good morning. Time once again for Bobcat Central. Ashley Washburn joining me this morning, as we do every week. Let's look back, if we can. Your thoughts on a win, which a win is a win in college football. Bobcats taking on MSU State in the Gold Rush game.
Absolutely. Well, I thought something great that Vegan said this week was you don't know where you're at until you're there. And I think that's kind of the idea that we got on Saturday. We finally kind of were able to see some of those positives and negatives, which are always going to take both of those away from a week one win. So if we talk about, let's say, offense first. There are positives and negatives. If we want to do the obvious positive, it was the running game. Heading into the offseason, I feel like a broken record. The running back position, finding depth there was kind of the biggest priority. And I think that's something that we saw. Kind of a surprise heading into that game. Kagan Williams was deemed out like an hour before kickoff with some neck stiffness, and it sounds like this could be a prolonged issue where we might see him miss a couple games. But Lane Sumner, put words into action. We've heard so much from him in the offseason, from Vegan specifically, of just how well he's doing. We really haven't seen anything since 2019. So just to see him go out there, rush for almost nearly 200 yards. He had over 200 yards of offense if you include some of those pass plays in there. But then Jared White, true freshman, came in. He had a couple jitters heading into that game, which to no surprise as a freshman goes in there, but he almost had a near 100-yard rushing game himself, and then Tommy Malott as well. So, you've got three guys there, and we can't talk about running except without also mentioning Sean Chambers. That's somebody that we've talked about of how are they going to utilize a two-quarterback system? Are we actually going to see that? And I think that's what we're going to see going forward is putting in some of those red zone situations because he's a big guy, 240 pounds, 6'4". He's going to get you into the end zone, and it keeps Tommy Malott safe. And that was something that we talked to Brent Vegan about in the presser, and he said, no, that's the plan going forward. So I think anytime you get into a red zone situation, if it's not a pass play, you're probably going to see Sean Chambers in there. Talking about the negative really quick, the ball protection. 2 fumbles that game. One of them was kind of an iffy one. Brent Vegan will say it's not a fumble, that Tommy Malott one specifically, because he thought he was down before he coughed it up. But 2 fumbles, you don't really want to see that in a week 1 game, so they're trying to clean that up. Hopefully you won't have any turnovers come Saturday. But if we switch over to defense really quick, I thought the quarterback pressure was great. 6 sacks that game. Sebastian Valdez has been a guy that we've been talking about. So to see him go in there and get 2, it was great to see him take that leadership role. But then the other one were some of those missed tackles. We saw some of those big broken chunk plays, and a lot of that was just some missed tackles or miscommunication, and that was something that Vegan had harped on. So those are some of the positives and negative takeaways. There's so much in a week 1 game, but I think those are some of the biggest talking points heading into week 2 now.
Those negatives are always good to see in a win, though. I mean, that's the beautiful thing about it for the coaching staff and the players. Now this week, Morehead State comes in, a real unknown in that. Have never played each other. Morehead State's never actually played any team currently in the Big Sky. What do we know about the Eagles?
Well, I think there is a little bit of an unknown, but it's a completely different blueprint from what Montana State faced in McNeese State last week. You actually have game film to go off of. You've got a coaching staff with continuity, and for the most part, you have players also with continuity. So it's great to actually have game film to look at, because I think we saw that in Montana State's first quarter of there was a lot of uncertainty. There was a lot of trying to adjust on the fly because they really just didn't know what they were going to get thrown at them. A little bit different this time going around. They're going to play Morehead State, who actually did pretty well last year in the Pioneer League. They finished 7-4, 3rd in the conference, but I will throw in there that they played San Diego, which Montana State played last fall, and lost to San Diego, where Montana State beat them quite a bit, if we'll just leave it at that. So I think you've got some game film from last fall, but then you've got the game against Mercer. They also kind of lost pretty bad to Mercer, but Mercer's ranked in the FCS. There's a reason why they're ranked. And the other part, I think, just to note really quick too, is on offense. They lost 3 of their big playmakers, and their quarterback, their tailback, and their wide receiver. So definitely a young offense. I'd say that's probably the biggest talking points. But when I asked Vegan about, who on defense specifically, are there any personnel guys? And he really didn't say there was anybody that they're looking at. So I'm like, okay, well, they're just, in their eyes, nobody that really sticks out. But you can't look down on a team that went 7-4 last fall.
Play your game.
Absolutely.
Play your game. This is a play your game kind of game, and that's a great one for a coaching staff and for the players as well. Let's just talk about for a moment that factor that you can't discredit. A sold-out crowd for Gold Rush game. Student section's already sold out for this game. That is definitely a factor in a game like that.
Oh, 100%.
That's got to be two off the bat. You get your 2 home games right off the bat before you start rolling on the road. That's clearly a factor here anymore.
Clearly a factor, and I think you look at that in the records. I think with that win on Saturday, it puts 13 games in a row that Montana State has won at home. So they're really trying to defend their turf this fall. And when you've got an entirely sold-out season back in Bobcat Stadium, and I was actually just listening to the podcast that the play-by-play voice at Montana State is doing, and he mentioned just the fact that, he's Big Ten country guy, comes in here and he's like, this is an atmosphere that I have never seen before. And that's just something that you have in your wheelhouse. I mean, even me coming from the Mountain West, I'm like, this is a whole parallel that I have never experienced before. And the fact that the fans actually came back the second half. Normally, if you're up by 2-3 touchdowns, they're like, okay, we're going to go get a drink and call it a day. Entirely stacked second half. So it's definitely on their side, having a completely sold out stadium.
That's perfect. Again, Ashley Washburn joining us for Bobcat Central this week. We'll chat with you next week and see how the Morehead State game goes.
I'll see you next week.
All right. Ashley, thank you very much. You're watching Montana This Morning. We're back with more right after this.